Alright, this is my first YouTube Q&A. I'm super excited to go over all of your questions. I basically made a post on Instagram. There was a Q&A. I answered your questions briefly on there, and I said I was going to go over them in a little bit more detail here on the YouTube Q&A. So, I got quite a few questions, and most of them were like really good questions too, so I plan on going over pretty much every question that you guys asked me. But I'm going to try to not make the video too long, so I'll just kind of go straight to the point. And we're going to go straight into the Q&A. So I'm going to go right to the first question. What is your favorite exercise for each muscle group? Okay, I'll start with chest. Chest, I would say incline bench press. For arms, biceps, I would say barbell curls. Triceps, heavy skull crushers on an incline bench, just slightly inclined with a barbell or a dumbbell. Back, I would say weighted pull-ups, and I would say my least favorite exercise on back would be deadlifts, because I just never feel good doing those. But some people benefit really good from doing deadlifts. I prefer not doing them. For legs, I prefer to do barbell squats and lunges, weighted lunges on the Smith machine. So that's a great question. Next question is, how did you get so lean and what do you do to maintain it? So I get this question a lot. Probably the most common question I get is this one. And I always say it's mostly genetics. My body naturally wants to be lean. I really don't have to try very hard to maintain a lean body fat percentage. My entire life I've never been above 9% body fat for sure. Right now I'm around, I'd say 7 or 8% body fat. Next question is, what is the best ab and oblique exercise in your opinion? For obliques I would say side planks, and for abs in general, hanging leg raises. Next question is, do you take steroids or ever taken steroids? I have never taken steroids, and I plan on never ever taking steroids in the future, because the main reason is I feel like it will contradict the whole purpose of health and fitness. So the main reason why I started going to the gym is because I wanted to be healthier mentally and physically, and then I feel like steroids is going to completely just go against that whole belief of going to the gym for those purposes. And then it's going to make it more of like an ego type of thing. So it's like, yeah, I'm taking steroids just so I can look good, but then you're like destroying your health. So I don't really see the purpose, unless there's that slight chance that I want to like be Mr. Olympia at like men's physique or classic bodybuilding. But other than that, I see no point in taking steroids. So that's probably one of the most common questions I get, other than like diet and training and stuff like that, is whether I'm natural or not. And yes, I am natural. How do you do both strength training and free weights and skill training with the planche and the handstand? So as you guys know, I like to kind of do a combination of calisthenics and weightlifting just to have a balance between the two. I feel like being able to lift your own body weight is just as important as being able to lift free weights. So I mostly do weight training, and then maybe once or twice a week I will do like balance training for handstands and stuff like that. It doesn't take too much work to maintain balance, but it does take a lot of consistency to get to that point. So I'd say if you're a beginner with handstands, practice every single day until you kind of get accustomed to it, and then from there, like, it kind of just sticks with you if you maintain it if you practice maybe once or twice a week. So that's pretty much the way I do it. I do mostly weight training, and then just maybe once or twice a week I'll practice my handstands and my gymnastics and stuff as well. Any competition plans? What division is the most interest to you? I plan on competing next year in men's physique. I actually did sign up for a competition this year in June, but you could probably guess what happened. COVID took over and it was canceled. So I plan on doing a men's physique competition next year in June. How do you discipline yourself for diet? I think I already went over this as well with the diet. I don't really have to worry too much about my diet personally. I've never struggled. I don't have any calorie restrictions whatsoever. So I guess you could say that I'm lucky, but on the other hand, it's harder for me to gain size. So like, it's basically impossible for me to bulk. So I'm just main gaining, I guess is what you call it. What do your arms measure? My arms are just 16 inches. They're probably not as big as you would expect. I look bigger than I am because I am pretty lean. Just being lean will just magically make you look like you're taking steroids to some people. And in the gym, some people think I weigh like 180 to like 200 pounds whenever I have a pump and stuff like that. I'm not even 160, I'm just under 160 pounds. So they're always surprised when I mention my weight. Just because you're lean, like, you're gonna be looking a lot bigger when you have a pump, good lighting and all that stuff. So, top tips on growing your YouTube and Instagram. I would definitely, like, the number one thing for sure is to be consistent with it. For my YouTube, like right now I don't have any subscribers pretty much on my YouTube because I haven't even posted at all this year. I think I maybe did one post actually this entire year. But with my Instagram, I've been posting every single day pretty much for this entire year. I went from 3,000 to about to almost 60,000 followers just this year. So definitely the number one thing is to be consistent with it, constantly keep giving advice, posting every single day, and interacting with your followers, and being genuine and unique with your posts. That is my advice for growing your YouTube. And that's why I'm posting a lot more on my YouTube now, because I realized I need to build other platforms a lot more. So I have my Instagram, which is doing pretty good, it's growing pretty quickly. But then, for example, my YouTube, it's like non-existent. So I'm going to be posting a lot more on YouTube now and being more consistent with that. Last question for this Q&A is, what are you going to do when you graduate? When I graduate from college, I plan on going into physical therapy school, and then I plan on being a physical therapist. I hope to be able to build more of my personal training business. Right now I'm just doing it on the side. It's more just workout plans and stuff like that, but I plan on eventually doing more of personal one-on-one coaching with people. I don't really have very much experience with that, but I plan on doing that as well in the future. So those are the goals, and also possibly commercial modeling. I'm not that tall, so I can't really do any like runway modeling at all. I'm only 5'8", so I can do commercial modeling, and that would definitely be of interest to me. So thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed answering your questions. It means a lot that you guys support me, and I'm definitely going to be pumping out more content here on YouTube. I plan on doing 2 videos a week, and I will continue to be active on Instagram as well. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below or DM me on Instagram and I will get to you. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.